सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा. Hello and welcome to Hello Theatre. This is Amit once again with you. You must be wondering why I started that way. You will surely come to know why I started this episode that way. Here are two young theatre talent in front of me from Ibtada, the Dramatic Society of Hindu College, Tuhin and Krishna. How are you doing, guys?
Great.
Okay. Ready for your performance at Histronica?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I started it that way, Sare Jahan Se Acha. This is to tell you that's their performance, and we would want to know something more about it. What is it about? What is your play about?
So, of late we've been facing this strong wave of nationalism or things that are done in the name of nationalism in the country right now.
Right.
So we felt that it is very important to raise our voices in the form of street theatre, which we're going to do here, hence the kurtas.
Right.
And since street theatre is about bringing about social changes and about addressing the nation in our own ways, where we do not get a platform, we go to a nukkad and we do our thing, right? So we felt that it was very important at this point to address this issue of nationalism, especially with what's going on around and how this definition of nationalism is being misused.
Right.
कि जो भी हमारे देश में है, जो जैसा भी हमारा देश है, सारे जहाँ से अच्छा है, जो हमें बताना है कि नहीं है. तो अगर हम अच्छे सच्चे देशभक्त हैं, तो हमें ये समझना है कि हमारा देश सारे जहाँ से अच्छा नहीं है, हमें वहाँ बनाना है. So that is what our play is about. That is how we're saying that any form of dissent that is trying to be eradicated at this point of time in the country, that needs to have a check, because dissent is an essential part of it, and that's what we do.
Fantastic. I think it's about how we improve ourselves. Let's not be complacent that we, Soni ki chidiya the, and this is the glorious past that we've had.
Yeah.
Today on ground things are different. We are actually not Sare Jahan Se Acha. Right? Challenges. And that's what we're talking through the play. Street theatre. Do you think street theatre has the power to connect with the masses?
It does on a lot of levels. We've seen that it has been a dying art form for quite some time now.
That's why I
But,
asked, that's the reason why I asked this question.
I agree.
Yeah.
But to look at the silver lining for that, if there were street theatres happening all around, the moment you step on to do it, people would probably just miss it and go home.
Right.
But now that it doesn't happen too often, if you have the guts to go out and do it, people will come watch it, because it's not something they see every day. So, to all those people who are into street theatre or who intend to get into street theatre, I remember you only telling us the other day that it does not matter whether you're part of an institution that is involved in theatre. You just need to do it.
Right.
Especially for street theatre, you just need to do it. So do it, get out there and do it. People will start to come, and that is how you will build a culture, because it is not something right now that is too prevalent, which also works in our favor in a lot of ways.
So I mean, nukkad natak or street play, whenever you do perform, I see a lot of people gathering around. Okay? Is it because of the noise? Is it just because yaar kuch halla ho raha hai wahan pe? Or is it that you see people engaging with you as well? Or is it just you go perform, you see people gathering around? I mean, today if I come and shout here, stand here and start yelling or talking loud, I'm sure I'll gather crowd. I'll attract attention. But what's the outcome? Do people, I mean, do you feel when you perform on a street, you connect with people, you send the message, and most importantly, they absorb it. Do you feel that happens?
That does happen. It's a mixed audience all the time. Definitely, there are some people who are only coming because there's a lot of noise and they want to see what is happening. They have a laugh and they go home.
Yeah.
But there are definitely a few set of people who will listen to what you have to say. Maybe go home with a changed ideology, or if not a changed ideology, something to think about. And so long as that we have that few set of people as part of the audience, I think whatever we do is successful.
That's interesting. So, Sare Jahan Se Acha, how much time did you take to from conceptualizing to the rehearsals to actually figuring out, this is what we want?
See, the idea is that it is still not a finished product.
Right.
I think that is the beauty of theatre.
Still working on it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the beauty of theatre that theatre can keep evolving.
It evolves, right?
It keeps, the same play can keep evolving till its last performance.
Absolutely.
So we're still on it. We will be on it till our last performance. We started working on this for say about 2.5 to 3 months ago. We did a lot of research. We went to a couple of places, talked to some people who were getting affected by this.
Okay.
And that's how we came about with whatever we have.
That's interesting. So three months around is the period that you took to actually create this. Yeah. Okay. How many people? How many actors in your?
27.
27 of you. Okay. So how does it work? All the 27 are acting, or I mean, you've said okay, all of them perform, or is there somebody dedicated to scripting, somebody for music, somebody for any other aspect of
Most
theatre?
of the works together. We work in the unit.
Okay. So everybody does everything. Everybody does
There is
everything.
definitely some people have bigger fortes at something else,
Right.
and some people, but it is not. We do not restrict people to things.
Okay.
So everybody gets to perform. What role you're getting, how much time you're going to enter the circle, that all depends.
Right.
So everybody will be open to giving their own ideas for scripting of the play.
Right.
Eventually, what works best for the society is this.
What's Iptada about? Tell us something about your.
Right.
When did it start? What are you guys into? Is there a specific direction that you're moving in, or when you perform, when you think about ideas, what is it about?
So Iptada is a society that was started about 25 years ago.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
By filmmaker Imtiaz Ali.
Oh, is it?
Right.
I wasn't aware of that. Imtiaz Ali, all right. So he was while he was a student here, or was he?
Yes, he was a student at New College, and that's when he created Iptada. And they did a couple of street plays and one or two other stage plays. And it started off as a society that was barely trying to create a market. Today, because he's kept that legacy going and there are people who've been working hard. Today we're into making 2-3 street productions. One which is going to be an annual like Sare Jahan Se Achha this year. 2-3 other productions that we do for just public performances.
Okay.
And other than that, we're also into making one annual stage production. Of late, for the past 3-4 years, in fact, we've been making original scripts for stage productions as well.
Okay.
The idea behind that is that we feel that an adaptation is a very good idea, definitely, and we would love to do it the way we do. But when you do something original, that's what we've been following till now, and there's no barrier to this. I mean, there's no restriction to this that this is going to happen for the rest of Ipada's year.
Okay.
But there's something that we like to talk about. Is that when you're creating an original script, the way you look at life, the way you look at characters, the way you find relatability in them is very different because it's something that's coming from within. So, that helps us. I mean, it helps us proudly say that for us, theatre is not only about doing or adapting a play that is already there and then focusing on acting. It is also about the way you tell your story. It is also about showing everything.
Absolutely. It is about telling a story and sending a message across. Any theatre talent that inspires you, you feel that has had a very strong impact on.
What you mean a personality?
Any performance or a personality, and how did that work?
There are multiple people like this, definitely. There are a lot of people, in fact, in the film industry who are also doing certain commercial roles for maybe earning their bread, maybe, but otherwise they're heavily into theatre, like we talk about Naseem Shah, or we talk about Nawazuddin Siddiqui,
Right.
and all these people. So they've come from a background which is theatre, and they live theatre. Even in film, they live the character. They like to do it. So, these people are very inspiring. There have also been people who've been theatre activists like Sapna Rashmi,
Right.
who had a very tragic end to his life once upon a time. But he's definitely an inspiration for us because he stood for his cause, and that's what.
Absolutely. One exciting moment while you were preparing for Sare Jahan Se Achha. Can you, if you have it in mind, can you share that with us? Something exciting or something which you feel was very, very challenging. That you know.
So we were creating a narrative for this entire concept of nationalism, and we wanted to have a link that went through the story.
Okay.
Right. So how we would, otherwise it just becomes information broadcast. How do you make it a play?
Yeah.
How do you create a narrative out of it? So we decided to take help of the genre of satire,
Okay.
right? And we created this whole story about Mama Cunts. And we're looking forward to you having a chance to watch that performance. So we created an analogy with guns as the government, and then the 8 sons as people who've been tried for sedition. And there's a huge analogy. There's a song which is a very jolly song. We're hoping you would clap to the song and maybe tap your feet or something. That's a very exciting part of the play for us.
Fantastic.
I mean, the moment I remember the day we'd come up with that song and the day we were discussing it and we were writing the lyrics and we were thinking of what's going to happen, it sent a lot of adrenaline down our spine.
Sure, I'm sure. That sounds very interesting, and we're looking forward to seeing your performance. And we thank you very much for being a part of Hello Theatre today. Thank you so much. Thank you. Friends, that was another episode of Hello Theatre with me, and we look forward to your comments on this interview with these young talented theatre artists. We look forward to knowing what you want to know about theatre so that in our next episodes we can cover that. Till then, do subscribe to our channel, do like us, do comment and do share. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.